In the quiet town of Florida, a shocking crime would soon rock the community to its core. The victim at the center of this tragedy was Seth Jackson, a 15-year-old boy with dreams and aspirations like any other teenager. However, behind the facade of a seemingly ordinary life, a toxic web of relationships and simmering tensions would lead to his untimely demise. Seth had recently gone through a tumultuous breakup with his girlfriend, Amber Wright. Rumors of infidelity and a toxic atmosphere surrounded their relationship, fueling the flames of resentment and jealousy. It was during this time that Michael Bargo, an 18-year-old whom Seth suspected of having cheated with Amber, developed an intense hatred for Seth, wrongly believing that he had abused Amber. This toxic triangle of emotions would soon set the stage for a horrifying sequence of events. Undeterred by their failed attempt to confront Seth, Bargo and his co-conspirators hatched a sinister plan to exact their revenge. Amber Wright, still entangled in the web of toxic emotions, became a crucial player in this deadly game. Bargo convinced Amber to lure Seth to a trailer, promising a chance to work things out. Unbeknownst to Seth, this invitation would lead him straight into the heart of darkness. As Seth stepped into the trailer, he was ambushed by a group of teenagers, including Amber Wright, Michael Bargo, Kyle Hooper, Justin Soto, and Charlie Ely. Seth was mercilessly beaten, his pleas for mercy falling on deaf ears. Bargo, fueled by his intense hatred, fired multiple shots at Seth, sealing his tragic fate. The young life of Seth Jackson was extinguished in a moment of unimaginable cruelty. It was Kyle Hooper, one of the co-conspirators in Seth's murder, who would break the silence. Overwhelmed by guilt and the weight of his actions, he confessed to his mother after seeing a news report about Seth's disappearance. With Kyle's confession, the wheels of justice began to turn. The police swiftly apprehended the individuals involved in Seth's murder, including Amber Wright, Michael Bargo, Justin Soto, and Charlie Ely. The truth behind the heinous crime was about to be exposed. The investigation into Seth's murder was a race against time as detectives worked tirelessly to uncover the chilling details of the crime. The crime scene told a gruesome tale of violence and brutality, and the remnants of a fire pit revealed the horrifying fate that befell Seth's body. The trial for the murder of Seth Jackson gripped the community of Ocala, Florida, as the defendants faced the consequences of their heinous actions. Amber Wright, Michael Bargo, Justin Soto, and Charlie Ely were tried separately as adults, each facing their day in court. The prosecution presented a compelling case, meticulously outlining the chilling details of the crime. The sentencing phase of the trial brought forth a range of emotions. The jury, having found Michael Bargo to be the instigator of the crime, recommended the ultimate punishment, the death penalty. Accordingly, it is the judgment of the law and the sentence of the court that for the premeditated murder of Seth Jackson, Michael Shane Bargo is sentenced to death. The other defendants, Amber Wright, Justin Soto, and Charlie Ely, received life sentences for their roles in Seth's murder. The community grappled with the weight of these sentences, trying to make sense of the senseless violence that had unfolded in their midst. The tragedy served as a stark reminder of the consequences of toxic relationships, jealousy, and the importance of addressing such issues before they spiral out of control. Next, we have a teenage killer, 19-year-old Austin Mears, who was officially sentenced to death by a judge in Warren County. This decision aligned with the jury's verdict, holding Mears accountable for his role in the chilling murder of Justin Back. The courtroom in Warren County bore witness to the unfolding of a tragic tale that shook the quiet town of Waynesville, Ohio. Austin Myers and Justin Back, once inseparable friends from their middle school years, found their bond tested by greed and desperation. Myers, driven by a dangerous mix of ambition and urgency, devised a plan to burglarize Back's family home, believing a substantial sum of money was kept in a safe by Back's stepfather, Mark Cates. Teaming up with Timothy Mosley, another acquaintance, Myers embarked on a fateful journey that would lead to a horrifying tragedy. Armed with a 6-inch pocket knife and a garrote, Myers and Mosley carried out their plan, attacking back in a vicious and fatal manner. The duo then proceeded to search the house, eventually locating the safe they sought. However, their hopes of a fortune were dashed when the safe yielded only paperwork, loose change, and miscellaneous items. In a desperate attempt to cover their tracks, Myers and Mosley resorted to burning evidence, including Back's body and incriminating materials, in a fire pit. The discovery of the missing safe and handgun by Mark Cates triggered a police investigation, leading to the unraveling of the heinous crime. Despite initial denials, the weight of evidence against them proved insurmountable. Myers eventually confessed to his involvement, while Mosley, facing the betrayal of his former friend, also admitted to his role in the murder. The subsequent trial of Austin Myers and Timothy Mosley captivated the nation, with Mosley accepting a plea bargain for a life sentence without parole in exchange for cooperation, while Myers faced the prosecution's push for the death penalty. In a moment that marked a stark contrast between the two defendants, the jury's verdict condemned Austin Myers to death, making him the youngest inmate on death row in Ohio at the age of 19. Surprisingly devoid of emotion upon hearing his severe sentence, Myers faced the consequences of his actions as justice was served for the tragic loss of Justin Back. Subscribe to our channel if you want more videos like this and share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching and turn on the notifications to keep yourself updated. Take care, and I will see you in the next movie recap.